I got a little secret to tell you. So when we're on the show, we learn all these incredible dances and routines and choreography. When I was on the show specifically, the way that I was taught, I never actually learned how to dance.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Great having you here.
Thank you for
Apollo.
having me. Thank you for having me.
Aren't you the fella who was wondering why in so many comic books there's something that the heroes never do? You never see the heroes do.
Superheroes, they never have to go to the bathroom, and they never eat, right?
Yeah. Why is that?
Well, let's not say they never have to go to the bathroom, but we who produce comic books don't feel it's necessary to show every function of a superhero's life.
Maybe they don't have to go to the bathroom.
Maybe they don't. That's a superpower.
The average superhero has a girlfriend. You very often see them wandering around, going to a nightclub, or you may see them kiss, but we don't show everything that the guy and the girl do.
That's a different kind of comic.
Yeah.
We do things in moderation, but you know, just it would be fun in some superhero story. The hero is fighting the villain.
He's got like a bad case of like a bad burrito. Like what happened? You know what I mean?
Suddenly says,
like, oh,
he
I
says,
need a bathroom ASAP.
no, he says to his teenage sidekick, would you carry on for me for a moment? I've got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I had a bad slice of pizza.
Can you imagine that would be talked
It
about.
would. And how would you even get out of the costume?
I never
zip
thought
I don't
of
know.
that.
I don't think they need to go to the bathroom. They're
If
superheroes,
Spider-Man
right?
Sure.
had to go to the bathroom, the whole damn costume would have to come off.
true.
It's one
It's like a
piece.
skit. That's what I wear.
You wear that?
Yeah,
one
can
piece
you
thing?
imagine? I have to, when I go to the bathroom, I'm sitting in the heat box, and I'm getting ready for my race, and all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, I drank too much water. Then I gotta go, I basically gotta waddle over to the bathroom, and then, I zip down to about here, and if I'm at a stall, I have to like crouch over, or I have to take the whole thing off. So anybody who walked in who was like, what is this guy doing, right?
You know, only you could make going to the bathroom sound like an adventure of some sort.
Sometimes it is. I mean, sometimes hey.
So, you're kind of a superhero. And I heard that you possibly got into this because you thought speed skaters were superheroes?
I started short track speed skating literally because when I saw it live for the first time, I was probably like 10, 11 years old, and I saw these guys in a hockey rink wearing these crazy outfits that only a superhero could really get away with that much like tights involved, unless you're doing some kind of a dancing deal, right? So I saw all these superheroes wearing these tights, racing around this ice rink, going like 40 miles an hour after each other, wearing these 18-inch long, essentially samurai swords in their feet. And to me, that was amazing.
So you are a superhero.
No, I'm not, but I'd like to be. I dressed up for 15 years.
I could dub you a I have the authority. If I say to you, I dub the superhero,
Yeah.
you automatically become a superhero. But of course,
That's
I have
amazing.
my rate card in my other jacket.
Oh, right. Maybe a different issue.
Well, would you be a superhero or a supervillain?
Oh, I'd be a hero. I'd be a hero for
You'd
sure.
make a good villain because you got that sort of scary look about you.
Does it look like I just
You're
ate a
funny
squirrel?
looking.
Is that what it is? It looks like there's a
Yeah.
squirrel in my mouth and the tail's out? Is that what
You're odd looking and all of that.
Thank you.
You're not your usual good looking guy.
Thank you.
So you
Apollo, you're very strange looking. I don't know how you've made it this far.
if you were a superhero, which is not to indicate that you're not, but if you were a superhero, what particular type of superhero would you like to be?
I think my superpower would have to involve something around speed, something around blades. I'm such a big fan of Wolverine and Batman and Spider-Man and all these different characters.
I'm just thinking, you like speed and you're an ice skater. Now, if you had skates that were special kind of skates, and let's say that they have wheels, but you could go faster on these wheels than anybody else.
Right.
But when you needed them to, the wheels could turn into the world's sharpest blades.
Right, like they would move up and the blade would come down.
You could use them as weapons. You could hurl them. There's so many things you can do with a sharp blade,
Yeah.
And so you'd be known as the super speedster, let's say.
I like this.
Or the
I like,
silver speedster.
I like that better.
Yeah, that's kind of good.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome.
I have heard that when it comes to dancing, you're no slouch either.
Allegedly, yeah. I was on the I was on Dancing with the Stars in 2007. I won the show. I won actually on my 25th birthday.
What a birthday present.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. And then 5 years later, we're doing this all-star Dancing with the Stars, and I'm on the show
Are you
again.
still good? You know, you're an old decrepit guy now.
I know my back hurts. My neck. I got
I
a
know what
weird
it's
thing in my
like.
neck. I woke up. I don't know what's going on. But I'm on the show again. So all the past winners, or a group of the past winners, with some of the fan favorites, are now on the show.
That is terrific.
Yeah.
Wow. And when will it be on? I want to watch it.
I think it starts September 24th or 25th.
So are you going to show us some moves?
Some skating moves.
Some dancing moves.
Some dancing moves. I think this kid is so eager to see your moves because you'll have to do them with somebody. And since there doesn't seem to be anybody else around at the moment,
I don't know, Stan,
I
you're not
think,
wearing
you
a
know,
dress.
you are so sneaky. But anyway, I think that the 3 or 4 viewers that we have might love to see whatever steps you two could do together, you know. You could help him if he gets, if you
Right,
look
right, of
clumsy,
course. If
I get tripped
he
up.
falters
Right,
a little
of
bit.
course.
What are we gonna dance to? That's the question.
Oh, I know.
There's so many.
I like paso.
You like the paso?
I watched the show.
I got a little secret to tell you. So when we're on the show, we learn all these incredible dances and routines and choreography. When I was on the show specifically, the way that I was taught, I never actually learned how to dance. I only learned the choreography to that song. So if you said to me, if Stan says, Apollo, I want you to do the paso doble, I want you to do the samba, I would say, that's great. I have no idea what to do. I know how to do my choreography from the show because we don't have a lot of time, right? We have to do 2 or 3 dances in 1 week. And look, I mean, like I said before, my brain capacity is maxed out here.
This is amazing.
Right. So show me a move from one of your dances.
I need your help.
Okay.
I can't do it alone. 1, 2, 3, come. Oh!
Wow.
Well, so with the muscles that you've developed from skating, did that help or did that hurt?
It actually hurt because as a speed skater, like you're taught to be in this very crouched over position, kind of like a cyclist, but exaggerated even more. So like the one terminology that our coach always uses is like make your body like a ball. So like this, like as much like a ball as possible.
As little wind resistance
Exactly.
as possible. Yeah.
And then dancing, everything is your chest is up, your back is straight, you have good posture, you're making a lot of space, and so everything is really spread out. And
It's just the opposite of
it's
speed
complete
skating.
opposite.
Yeah.
You know.
What you do is almost like being a superhero. So you could be in a comic book.
I would love that. I mean, some of us have like superhero strength. I mean, when I was at my peak in training, I weighed about 141 to 143 pounds, and I could leg press about 2,000 pounds. So my strength to weight ratio was actually extremely high. Like a lot of NFL guys don't leg press over 1,500, and they're like, you know, some of these guys are 250, 280. I mean, they're huge. These guys are built like granite.
The next time we have him on as a guest, we're going to have to be more respectful because he's going to be the guy who won this whole damn dancing thing as well as everything
another
else.
Mirrorball trophy.
Yeah.
And on that note, cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, great seeing you, Apollo. Thanks for
No,
coming.
thank you.
And of
thank
course,
you guys for having me.
Excelsior.